F it. I'ma just come out and say it. When I was about 23 or 24, I was sexually assaulted and I enjoyed it. I never really told too many people that this happened to me. I think only one or two really close friends of mine, and they're males. And the crazy thing was, I told a woman, and she kind of took it almost as a joke. And there's so many double standards in this world, right? Like the moment that we always feel bad for a woman or for kids, but the moment, like an example, Hassan Campbell, people clown him, even though he was taken advantage of. But since he was a teenager or early 20s, something like that, it's funny, it's comical. And I understand that there's double standards in the world, but I don't think a man getting violated is funny because it was against his will. And the complex part about it is you might start enjoying it, you know? That's the dark side of it. Like you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys probably seen the movie Precious. I think in the movie Precious, she was getting violated, and then she ended up liking it, you know. And that's crazy. I think even Oprah went through that too, you know. Um, the world is very complex. You get what I'm saying? And I know people that have been sexually assaulted, and yeah, it affected them a little bit, but they're able to kind of move on. While other people, it affects them heavily. I don't think it really affected me in a negative aspect, as to the point where I can't operate normally. But unfortunately, I think that sometimes I tend to objectify people just as sexual objects, right? Not everyone, but if I'm attracted. You know, I saw the person that did this to me years later, and they try to pretend like they didn't know who I was. They try to pretend like we never did anything, or they didn't violate me. Believe it or not, they try to pretend like it never happened. And I told them about it right to their face. They start smiling and laughing. The person starts smiling and laughing like, oh, you find this funny. But if it was one of your family members, it wouldn't be funny anymore, right? This is what I'm gonna do, right? If I could find the person's Instagram or like social media, I will expose them. if I go through my phone, I think I could probably find a picture. And I think just because you enjoyed it doesn't make it right. You get what I'm saying? Just cause just cause you enjoyed it doesn't make it right. Because they went against your will, against your demands. And that person out there living a regular life. But when the victim is a man, people don't really care. When men go to prison, people joke about it. Oh, don't drop the soap. That's the infamous joke. Don't drop the soap. Oh, this is comical to you. Oh, this is funny to you. Don't drop the soap. It's crazy. Think about that. Just really think about that. And I get it. Women they can't really fend for themselves the same way a man could. But it still doesn't mean that it's acceptable. It still doesn't mean that it's bad behavior, you know? And I think it's very difficult for a lot of men to admit that they've been taken advantage of. I think it's very difficult for men to want to admit that, because it's like you're being super vulnerable. You're being super vulnerable. The most vulnerable you could be. The person took your manhood. Took your innocence. My shirt a little wet, man. It's wild. This is a crazy world. You know, and I think the other reason why I just don't open up and talk about it is because I enjoyed it. So it's like, okay, what's the point of telling people? What's the point? Oh, but you liked it though. I'm gonna tell you this, right? If I find a picture of the person, I will post them. I will expose them. I'm gonna expose them. I promise you. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna do my homework. If I find the person's social media or whatever, I'm gonna expose them. Stay tuned, because that video will be dropped soon.